What's going on? Jimmy Like Halo here today, and today we are talking about Star Fox 64. Now, I don't know why it's taking me so long to make a video on this game. It's one of my favorite games like ever. It's so simple, but it's so good. Um, but yeah, basically, this was one of the first N64 games from what I remember. The It's supposed to be the third game in the series, but was actually the third because Star Fox 2 never came out when it was supposed to until we got it with the SNES Classic Edition and now on Switch Online. But this wasn't the last we saw of Star Fox 64 as it was put on the 3DS in I think it was 2012. It was early on in the 3DS's life, so that's what we're going to be showing and taking a look at today. I got my Fox Amiibo over here ready. I am a Star Fox fan, I promise. But yeah, so Star Fox 64 was a game that I think it was actually, I'm not 100% sure. It might be Super Mario 64, it might be Star Fox 64, but from what my family told me, because I don't remember because I was really young, the first console I ever had was the N64. So supposedly Star Fox 64 was the first game I ever played. I don't know why I say this like it's a conspiracy theory or something. I just don't know. I'm pretty sure it is though. So it's a special game. Maybe that's part of the reason. But anyway, here's a little jingle at the beginning. Little reorchestrated. Do 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 do. Star Fox 64 sound. Yeah. So basically, Star Fox 64 is like an arcade shooter. It's not a first-person shooter, but you can look first-person aim and like how you do in car games. Um, but yeah, you're Fox. You have your squad, Peppy, Falco, and Slippy alongside of you. If you've played Smash Bros., you probably know all these characters without even playing these games, because they're so heavily featured. But even this cutscene, but the 3DS version is actually really, really good. Like I said, I think I said this in another video. 3DS games actually look almost HD like. I don't know if it's because the screen is so small, even at 240p. But like, nah, just like the image quality of like the in-game models and stuff, they look really good on 3DS. I mean, substantially looks a lot better than how it did on DS. I mean, look at these models. Compare that to Super Mario 64 DS. They're very, I don't know how you say modern looking, but they did a good job, I think. I don't know if everyone agrees, but I don't think this is an offensive remake or remaster or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much the exact same game. The music is a little bit different. I think it was reorchestrated or something, but overall it's mostly the same. So this is just a different way to play the game. I play the game both ways, just like Mario 64, even though this is literally the same game. Um, I just really like Star Fox 64, but yeah, it has a multiplayer mode, score attack mode, training. I don't think there's much in the options other than there's like gyro aiming on the 3DS. And you can like have inverted stick, and I usually have inverted, even though I never have that in any other game except Star Fox, because that's just how I grew up with it. But yeah, I mean, it controls well, not like it didn't before, but I don't know. There's some tweaks you can have. Better stick, I guess, than the 64. My Nintendo 64 controller sticks have never broken or anything, so there you go. But man, just like the intro of this game and this guy talking, like, who is this guy and why does his voice sound so cool? Like, actual question. But man, not just the voice acting, even for 1996 on the 64 is pretty good. And then yeah, it's like the 3DS mode I think is slightly easier or something. I don't really know, but from what I played, they're pretty much the same. Also, gyro is kind of cool. I don't really use it though. The stick is just fine. That's how I've always played the game. But world map, Lylat system, as you can see, you start at Corneria. You can the coolest, like I said, I think in some other videos, when you have an option of different pathways in games, just makes the game so much more replayable and cool. Like you get a player choice, so not every playthrough is exactly the same because you can choose the way you play through the game. You don't have to play every level in a specific order. So from the first level and mostly every level, some levels don't. They just have one pathway because of where you are. But At least on the first level, for example, when you mission completed, if you just follow the path, same as always, you're just going to go straight to the asteroid field, right? And then if you do that one straight, you'll go straight to Vashina. I think that's the name of that. And if you don't defuse that bomb in time or defeat Starwolf in time, you'll go to Sector X. Yeah, because it's Sector Y, Sector Z. So I don't know how I remember these names. I've played this game a lot. How does 3D look on camera? It literally doesn't look any different. Wow, what do you know? Okay. But yeah, let me just go on Carinaria. But yeah, basically every mission, not every mission, but most missions, they'll have this little thing with General Pepper and Team Star Fox. They'll have this little commentary. Then you'll start the level. You'll get your little introduction cinematic, and there's actually 3 different ways to have a vehicle. I don't know there's 3 vehicles. You got your classic R-Wing, as you can see. There's the Landmaster, which is like the tank form, and then they're on one level on Aquas. There's like a submarine. That's a really cool level. I remember the first time I unlocked that as a kid. It was like, what the heck? It was so cool. But yeah, this is iconic cutscene. But yeah, here you go. Here's the game. Amazing, amazing, amazing music. But yeah, you can break and forward and boost and bombs and all that. How do I shoot on the 3DS? I thought it was just A, but that's just boosting. I'll just B. And this will happen where it's like bogey on the tail, and you're just gonna have to save him, because every enemy in this game contributes to your score, and the higher score you get, the better rank you get at the end, I think. Or at least in the score attack mode or whatever. Music is great, visuals are great, controls, everything about this game is just... Ooh. I love Star Fox. It's so simple, but like I said, it's just such a great game. The alternate pathways thing is just really fun. But all the levels are just really fun to play through over and over again. Like, just like Mario 64, play this game. Metroid Prime, same thing. Play this game forever. It's just so, so good. But yeah, let me know if you've ever played Star Fox 64, any of them. Zero? Anyone? I actually kind of like Zero, even if it controls weird, but I really, really like these games. Hopefully there's a new Star Fox on the Switch too. A man can dream, can he? But we'll see. Star Fox Assault, at least, I've never played that game. I've always wanted to. It's on the GameCube. But that actually kind of changed it, where you can, there's like ground combat, like Fox will just be running around. But yeah, overall, really like this game. One of my favorites. One of my favorite N64 games, favorite games of all time. It's just a great game. 3DS version, 64 version, no matter what version you play, it's good. Wish I had the actual case for this. I don't know why, it's like, this is literally a 3DS case, and they don't have a Star Fox 64 cover in it. Like, what happened? I don't understand. It's a 3DS game. Where do you put it if you're not doing it in there? But I don't know. Anyway, point is, I love this game. Even if we haven't had a new Star Fox since Zero, and Zero is basically just 64 redone in a different way. And Assault was like, it was like evolving the 64 formula without being completely different, like Star Fox Adventures was, which was originally going to be Dinosaur Planet because Rare was making it. So I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you feel free to leave a like if you liked it. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so. Don't have to. And let me know what you think of Star Fox 64, any games. Will we get a new one? Hopefully. But yeah, that's all about I have to say for this video, and I will see you in the next one.